Welcome back to One Man and 5 Acres. I haven't posted anything for a little bit, but we're getting back in gear on things. Turn that wiper blade off. There we go. Anyhow, we had, well, I'll show you what we're doing. We're in the tractor, obviously, and that's because we got some snow. So the weatherman didn't disappoint, that's for sure. And we got quite a bit. I don't know, we might have a foot. I don't know. Between all the snowstorms we got about a foot, I'd say. I got to clean up around the building here a little bit. And stuff like that. But yeah, we're basically going to be doing a bunch of tractor work today. Just cleaning up things and working on Flowers' new house is what we're going to do. Right now I'm trying to not hit anything like I just did. And I'll bump the there it goes. Yeah, I'll get this thing switched around and you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, yeah. There we go. Back dragging snow away from the building here. I had a viewer on one of my shorts ask me that he heard that inside these cabs were loud on this tractor, and I don't know where he heard that from. They're pretty quiet on the inside. I mean, you can hear there is some noise, but it drops the sound of the tractor outside quite a bit. So I mean, I don't see where he's getting his information, but he probably has never owned one. But yeah, these tractors are really quiet inside the cabs, and you know, we've messed with cab tractors before. The older ones weren't so great, but these newer ones are a lot quieter, and I don't know, I think it's better than what they used to be in there. But this is pretty quiet in here, obviously. But yeah, we just back dragging some snow, getting out of the way so we can get in here a little bit better. Hoping to get Flowers' hog house completely done today. I know she needs it. We've been keeping her with a lot of straw so she can stay warm, and I don't have to worry about her so much. As I've gotten older, with the pigs, it's like I don't like the idea that they're in the cold or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I guess back then it was different. Now I'm older. I don't know. I feel a little bit more for the animals. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but they are food that I'm raising. These guys here are more or less my breeders that I have. So eventually, you know, I will butcher them once they get some age on them, and then but for now it's just going to be, that's what they're going to be doing, is they're going to be my breeders. So dump some of this. There we go. Dump some of that out of there. But yeah, this out, and got a couple other things, I'll show you guys and what I've been doing. And yeah, we'll get on a lot of stuff here. This video will probably be everywhere on all kinds of stuff. So yeah, with that being said, let's get busy. Take my jacket off. I got this, I think I'm just going to turn this off. Turn the heat off for a little bit in here. I'm burning up. The heater in this cab is ridiculously hot. Yeah, I had to turn it down. God damn, it's warm. Shoot, was it warm. Alright. Anyhow. This tractor does a really good job in the snow. So I've got R14 tires on this tractor, and they grab really well in the snow. I can't complain about it at all. I mean, they do it really well rounded. They do good in the mud. They do good in the grass. They don't really tear it up a whole lot. And they, not that it really matters to me about the grass, because, out here, grass grows back, it just tear up the grass, it's not a big deal to me. Because it's going to happen. But, as far as these tires go, I haven't had any problems with these tires at all for traction. It does an extraordinarily good job with traction. I would say, being that I've been around industrial tires, I've been around ag tires, these tires here I have not been around until I got them on this tractor. And the only reason I got them on this tractor I didn't really know about them. When I first got this tractor, I guess they didn't offer them right off the rip, and I was thinking of just getting industrial tires on it, because the ag tires on these tractors that they put on these 37s, they're so skinny, they're ridiculous. It's like, what is that? That is not a typical ag tire, if you ask me. But I'm thinking, an ag tire, big barbs on it, kind of wide. Nope, not RKs. They are junk. That's the reason why I didn't buy them. I was going to buy the industrial. Anyhow, long story short, my cousin sat there and said, "Hey, you should check into R14s." And I said, "R14, haven't really heard of them." So I went and started checking into them, and lo and behold, RK offered them, and they weren't on the website at the time when I first looked for these tires. At the tires, they just weren't there. And then next thing you know, they're on their website, and I was able to get them. And I will have to say, I researched them and stuff, because that was what my cousin did. He had researched the tires, and he said that he told me all this stuff. So of course, I don't take anything. Even though he's a relation, I research things myself. I just don't take somebody's word for it. And so I did some research on them, and what he was telling me was kind of correct. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. If they work, great. If they don't, well, then I've learned something, and I won't do that again. They're good tires. Very good tires. I haven't had this on the road, so I'm not sure how it handles pavement. But for the most part, I've had it across the street over here at the neighbors to clean their driveway. They've got pavement on their driveway, and I've used the tractor to help clean their driveway up. Because the lady across the street, she's older. She lost her husband a few years back, and she don't have anybody to really help her. But she does, but she doesn't. Her family don't live close; they're a little bit further away. She does have one down the road, but sometimes her at work you can't get there if something happens. But anyhow, I've been over there on that pavement over there and cleaning snow, and it grabs really well with snow and pavement. And long story short, these are good tires. I really like them. When I wear these out, I will definitely rebuy the same tire. So if you're thinking about what tire to use for your tractor, I would honestly say using the R14 for as an ag, you can't go wrong. It'll do whatever you want. It does really good. So I would highly recommend them. I don't think you'd have a problem with them at all. I really don't. But as far as the tractor goes, doing everything that I've been doing, it does everything that I needed to do. I haven't had any problems with this tractor at all. I am sitting at 307 hours with this tractor, which is actually kind of low. I've had it for 2 years now? 2.5. Yeah, 2.5 years. So I've used about 150 hours on it a year, roughly. I'm going to be using probably a lot more than that on it eventually. We'll probably start using it a lot more because I've got other things coming up that's probably going to have me doing more stuff. And probably add more hours to it. I eventually would like to make extra pocket money with this tractor. I was thinking about doing some mowing, bush hogging, stuff like that. And then we'll start putting the tractor through the paces more, and we'll see how she goes. As far as right now, I really have no complaints about this tractor. The power-wise, it's 37 horse is what they say it's what it is. They say it's 37 horse. I've done things with this tractor that I would not think 37 horse would do, and it does it with no problem. I mean, zero problem at all. So that tells me that maybe they got their numbers wrong. I don't know, but it just seems like it has a way more power to offer than just 37 horse. It actually seems like it's probably got more like 40 horse. Some of the stuff that I've ran off the back of the PTO, I haven't really had any problems with it. It pretty much runs just about anything that I've hooked up to it. So I don't know, but I can't complain. Breaking through the ice right there. Flowers. Here's Flowers' little new house. About done with it. It don't look like it, but there's really not a whole lot left to do. But here's the opening. It's going to be down about here across, so it's not going to be as big as the other ones. As I said, we've learned a little bit as we've gone. So this will get walled up. There'll be a door here. And this will be the fairing area for when they have babies. So what we'll do is she'll be able to lay over here and everything, but she will not be allowed to get over here once she has babies. So what will happen is we will put a 2x6 right here and screw it in, and it'll go across to where the babies can go underneath of it and get over here, but she won't be able to come over here because she won't have enough room to jump over, and she won't be able to go underneath of it. We'll put a heat lamp on this side with a bunch of straw, and they'll sleep over here, and she'll have to stay here. And when they get hungry, they'll go over here underneath the board, and then they can nurse off of her. And then when they go to sleep, they'll want to go over here because it'll be warm with a heat lamp. So that's how we're doing it. And then when they're not pregnant, I'll open this back up once the piglet's been weaned off, and then she'll be back allowed over here in this area, and we will at that point be able to heat this area up in the wintertime as well, because then I'll have a heat lamp. I will probably put something right about here on the inside to hold the heat lamp like this, and the heat will come this way. So in the future, that's how this is going to work. We're building these to be very versatile for a young gilt getting ready to have babies. And then once she has that, then we could be calling her a sow. And this will make this whole area more versatile for everybody to do what they need to do. It'll help me out and hopefully keep me from losing babies. So that's how we're going to do that. All right, everybody, we're still working today. We're trying to get Flowers box where it needs to be. All right, we'll come back for that. All right, gotta get this out of here. Get this in Flowers area. Open the door back up so I can hear him if I need to. You guys can't see a whole lot. All you can see is the hog house. But trust me, we're driving out there. in the way. As soon as he tells me, I'll bend the bucket and lift this thing up. The forks, I'll bend the forks up, and it should pull the front of the it should pull everything up forward on the front of it, and we should be able to lift it and curl the forks up at the same time and clear the fence and set it down on the other side of the fence. I'm just going to go ahead and try to bend it a little bit, real slow. This is not doing like I want it to do. Am I good on the other side? What's that? How much? Straight in now?
Straight in. Hold it there for a second. Now straight in.
Alright, I'm gonna lift it up. She's got to get out of the way. Alright, you wanna jump in there and get the straps off real quick?
Yeah.
I'll get this out of the way. And that's how we do her. That's how we set her down in there. Now he'll undo the straps and everything, and then we're gonna do a quick roof on there with the plywood, and we'll finish the rest of the roof off tomorrow or Monday. But for now, this will get her started. So, much needed hog house for her. She's already in it? All right.
She's honestly checking it out.
I bet she is. That's good. That's what we needed anyway.
Hey, after this one, we're going to do the amelia.
Okay.
We can bring the pieces up here now.
All right.
So that way when I get back, I can do it.
All right. We'll go ahead and grab some straw too. 3 bales to throw in there for her. Anyhow, my son-in-law was scared of the pig, and he's a trooper though. He's scared of the pigs, but he still gets in there with them. But I'm kind of glad he's a little bit weary of them, because they can bite. Most of my pigs are pretty good. The one you really got to watch is pork chop. He will bite you. So go ahead and back this on out of there. Get him some room. Got nighttime for us, but we had to get this done for this pig. She's been needing this house for a while. I'm glad that we got this down in here, and all we got to do is just put the roof on it, which is the plywood right now, and then we'll roof it, like I said, tomorrow or the next day. Probably the next day, but really, to be honest with you, it probably won't happen until Tuesday. But we'll at least get the plywood down on there for her. All right, we're gonna give her 3 barrels of straw, and there she is. Yeah, you like that? Got yourself a new house. Yeah. Oh, she wants scratches. She likes scratches. Yeah, we got you a proper home now, big girl. Yeah. All right, let me get the straw in there for you. All right. Get the straw in there. There she is. She got all this straw in here now. She's got more than enough that she needs. I gave her a little extra more than what she needs, but she'll make a nice bed out of this. She's already loving it. Sorry about that. I had my finger in the camera. She'll bury herself down in there real good tonight. That'll be the warmest she's probably been all winter. And there she goes. She's going underneath of it right now. She's loving it. You can barely see her. Her head's way over there, and she's right here. There's her tail. She's dozing around in there. Now let's get the roof set in place. There we go. Can't really see it. Yeah, you can, sort of. She's in there. Of course, pork chop and petunia are making noise. So, all right, good deal. All right, we'll drive around the front, shine the lights on everything so you can see a little bit better. But that box is in there, so that'll help her out quite a bit. We'll screw those, we'll get that roof screwed down on there. We'll screw it down tonight and get it over with. That way, it'll have some kind of a top on there. That'll help keep her warm, and then when I haven't decided if I'm going to put tin on it or if I'm actually going to roof it with shingles. I haven't really quite decided on that part yet, how I'm going to handle that. But let's get this thing turned around here. And looks like those two are going to need some straw too inside there. as you can tell, there she is. She is enjoying herself a lot, which is good. She's back in there a little bit. Back in there. She's gonna build a nest in there. She didn't want to get out of the old box that we had over there. I was taking it out. She jumped inside because I was taking her home. She was like, "You're not taking my home." So I had to pick her up with her in it. Then she finally got out of it. I bet you she's a lot happier now that she's got this than she had the other one. And all in all, I think she's got the best box out of the 3 that I built. We learned a little bit as we went, and that there, you know, goes a long way. The more you build, the better things go. And this right here is actually better than what we built on the other ones. So this here's a lot better for her. Yeah, it looks like I need to get a few more bales of straw out here for each for pork chop and petunia. So we'll do that tonight too before it gets. Oh, there she goes. She's laying. She's not laying back here in the cove there. She's laying there in the front. So anywhere she wants to lay, it don't matter. As long as she's happy and she's got a new home, I'm happy. Because she's been needing this for a while with all this snow and stuff going on. She definitely needed it. So, now we'll just get Willett over here. When he comes back, he'll go pick up my daughter from work. And he'll come back and then we'll get this fixed and finished up. And I'll see you guys back in the morning. We'll come back over here tomorrow and we'll show you everything we did during the daylight so you can see a little bit better. Until then, it's almost 9 o'clock and I haven't had dinner yet, so we're gonna call it a night. See y'all in the morning. He's screwing down the plywood for the roof, and then we'll shingle it. We'll shingle this one here, like I said, and then in a couple of days we'll shingle it. But right now, we'll get this down on there, and that'll help everything out. Keep the wind off of her. If it snows, it'll keep it from getting on her. That's pretty much all I'm wanting to do right now anyway. Won't keep the rain off, but it'll definitely keep the snow off of her. Alright, we're trying to get this shingled up. My buddy Mike, he's back from driving. He's helping me do this because I can't use my shoulder still. So it's colder and heck, and it's not supposed to be shingling, but we got a storm rolling in tomorrow, and it's supposed to have a little bit of a mix, and we can't have the wood getting wet up there on the roof. So he's going to go ahead and put the roof on and roof it real quick. I mean, it's not the best time of the year, but you got to do what you got to do with what time you got. So it's all right. We're going to get him fixed up here in a little bit. So he's helping me, I'll help him. So we'll get it all done. But like I said, this video is going to be everywhere. But it's just the way it goes when it's cold like this and you're you got a bum arm and you can't do nothing. I feel horrible right at this present moment that I can't help him out. I can't lift anything over my head that's heavy like that, so I'm kind of... And I can't crawl around on my hands and knees when I get up there because my shoulder is all messed up. So I'm kind of at the mercy of people helping me, if you know what I mean. And I thank God every day that I have friends that'll help me out. So, yeah. We'll get this done. We'll show it to you after he's done. Got the tractor warm here, so if he gets cold, he can come over here and get his hands in here and get it warmed up a little bit. The heat inside this cab is unreal. So that's a good thing. And I know Mike will watch this. Mike, I'm just letting you know, I appreciate this, buddy. I really do. We'll make it up to you somehow. The other thing that I may add is we're using the tractor as a windbreak. It's kind of windy outside. Just me sitting right here is actually knocking some of the wind down coming around this field. Anyhow, if you like these kind of videos and stuff that I've been doing, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing. I love hearing from everybody. Yeah, like I said, you know, we're just trying to get things done. A lot of things I got material. I'm starting to record things again and everything like that. So I got a lot of stuff to get caught up on. I'm starting to get some mobility back in my shoulder finally, but I don't want to overdo it and re-injure it. I actually start physical therapy coming up this week. So it's kind of like that right now. Just trying to get better, trying to heal up some, and you know, so I can get back to doing what I like to do, and I like doing this kind of stuff. So, but if you like what I'm doing, please share, subscribe, and give me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. See y'all later. Bye.